Review time, Pot! And it is exactly what I told you it was.
7I team ISIS terrorists in the United States. And not just a smattering of potentially violent radicals, but
not just a smattering. Did you hear that? He's reading off the teleprompter. You have to understand. He was given this information. You have to understand.
Terrorists present in Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan.
All those places. Wow.
All 50 states.
Oh, all 50 states, everywhere.
Eyewitness News investigative reporter Chuck Gotti joining us tonight with the
How you
details.
say that with a straight face?
Kathy Allen, an alarming reality check tonight from FBI Director James Comey.
Why are you smiling, Joker?
In less than 2 years, ISIS has gone from a terror startup overseas to what he calls a chaotic spider web in the United States.
Keyword on web.
With young Muslim
and maybe he's not smiling. Maybe he just looks stupid.
Men being radicalized in Illinois and the other 49 states. Comey suggesting ISIS uses social media like a job fair. That, he
think about that for 1 second. All right.
Says is how terrorists snagged three New York men, the latest to face ISIS charges.
I have homegrown violent extremist investigations in every single state. Right? Until a few weeks ago, there was 49 states. Alaska had none, which I couldn't quite figure out. But Alaska has now joined the group. It's just a bunch of hot air. Remember, 9/11 was staged. So we have. That's why they think they can get away with this. 9/11 was staged. Investigations of people in various stages of radicalizing in all 50 states.
Here in Chicago, there are several current federal cases of teenagers being recruited online by ISIS, buying plane tickets to travel overseas, plans interrupted by U.S. counterterrorism agents, in some instances at O'Hare Airport. Today in New York City, the latest plot...
They wanted to go over there and do fake beheadings.
...to blow up...
can't say fake beheadings. He tried to take my video down.
Coney Island.
Wonder why you do that.
A scheme authorities say by 3 Brooklyn men now in federal custody. According to this criminal complaint unsealed today, the men ages 19, 24, and 30 from Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan plan to train with militants in Syria, hope to shoot police officers, FBI agents, or military members in the U.S., and even talked of assassinating President Obama.
For what? Why would you do something stupid like that? Oh, to bring forth the New World Order agenda. I told you they working together. ISIS and the New World Order.
Prosecutors say they were lured by ISIS, a pitch the FBI director today says is common.
Putting out a siren song through their slick propaganda, through social media that goes...
That you paying for, huh?
Like this.
You paying for it?
Troubled soul, come to the caliphate.
Troubled soul.
You will live a life of glory. These are the apocalyptic end times. You will find a life of meaning here.
Troubled soul. These are the apocalyptic end times. Come here. Come on now. How stupid and corny that sounds.
Fighting for our so-called caliphate. And if you can't come...
what?
Kill somebody where you are.
There are vultures
Who's going to do that?
Who would try to take advantage of our children.
Tonight at 10, the Loyola professor whose one-man crusade leads to the heart of terrorist propaganda. And also at 10, the I-Team traces Twitter accounts. Will they link up to ISIS radicals? Even as terrorists use social media to recruit, federal investigators also using it to catch suspected terrorists. In the New York case today, one of the suspects is said to have posted threats against President Obama on an overseas website friendly to ISIS.
Let's keep it going.
Of all the weapons used by terrorists, one of the most dangerous...
What's she gonna say? What she gonna say?
...is social media.
What I've been telling you.
We're using it successfully to spot, assess, identify, target folks outside of...
Gosh, they are so phony. Don't you know? Look, the most involved people in the truth movement are fake government accounts. They are here for bad reasons. They are here to cause trouble. These same people are working with ISIS. Why? Because they want to bring in the New World Order. These same people are the ones flagging videos exposing the fake beheadings. Don't get it confused. They don't want that exposed.
War zones. They're using it in Europe and they're using it in the United States.
When you say target folks, how young are we talking?
Look how soft they talk.
We've seen across the globe kids as young as 13 recruited
by
ISIL.
13.
ISIL. Listen how
ISIL.
They always... Trying to sound like the expert. You say it like that, oh, well, see, he know more than me about ISIS. He said ISIL.
13.
13.
He must be
Are they
right.
actually in direct contact in some of these cases with ISIS militants who are overseas in Syria that are reaching out to them directly?
What we've seen is individuals in Syria reaching directly into the United States, starting in public chats on different social media platforms, and then
public chat rooms. You know what? I would never, ever listen to the FBI concerning anything like this.
And moving to,
because you know they lying.
Private chats where they continue to recruit, inspire, and then coerce individuals either to travel overseas or even worse, to conduct an attack here in the United States.
Tuez-les, crachez-leur sur le visage, écrasez-les avec vos voitures. Faites ce que vous pouvez faire.
Help the New World Order. Help the New World.
That's
all you doing.
Division says ISIS is also using Facebook and Twitter to identify potential American victims.
I'm wondering, is it an assumption or is there actually intelligence to back it up?
There certainly is intelligence indicating that foreign terrorist organizations are using social media not only to spot and assess, but select targets, targeting the military, targeting law enforcement, targeting government officials.
That threat.
Remember, this is how they passed the Patriot Act.
It led the FBI to issue a string of
Al-Qaeda, they're coming for us. We got to do something to stop them. And then we get the Patriot Act.
Warnings,
then we get spied
U.S.
on.
government employees to scrub their social media profiles of any information terrorists could use to find them.
Everyone is on social media these days, though.
Everyone. That's who they want. They want everyone.
How do you get...
They want to take over the internet.
Through the
Talking about the government here.
Noise of someone who's just mouthing off versus someone who is a legitimate threat.
That's the trick of law enforcement, and that's the trick of the U.S. intelligence community, to work through that.
That's the trick. That's all it is, a trick.
Using data, using...
Shut up. Redsilverj, all I gotta say.